I didn't actually think that would work. I heard that people stick their thumbs out to single people for rides, but I didn't think it would work. Yeah, I know it's late, but my car had a bit of a incident. The nearest tow company is about the next county over, and they said they wouldn't pick me up until the morning. I know, right? They expect a girl to wait all night for a tow truck to pick her up? The nerve of some people. So, can you give me a ride? Oh, thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. Why aren't we starting? Oh, right. Don't forget to wear your seatbelt. We wouldn't want to end up flying out of the window if we crashed by some chance. My bad. I'm still recovering from my incident earlier, so I might be a little light on the head. Don't worry about me too much. I don't really need a doctor. Like I said, just feel a little weightless, but no bruises. See? No damage. It's honestly a miracle that I came out there unscathed. With how many cars ended up, you would honestly think I came out of there with a broken neck. Oh, I'm sorry if I scared you a little. I was just trying to lighten the mood since we're now travel buddies, right? You really are a kind person. So, do you have any tunes or something? Don't like music on the road, huh? That's a bummer. You just like the sound of the road? That's pretty weird. Then again, I'm the girl talking about car crashes and neck snapping to break the ice between us. That joke really was bad taste, wasn't it? I see. You know, I forgot to ask, but what's your name? I want to give a proper thanks once we reach my stop. That's a good name for you. It strangely fits you in a way. My name? Well, I don't exactly like my name, so can we just skip that part? Why I don't like my name? Well, I'm not really sure if I should tell you. It's a bit much, and I don't want to bore you or anything. I guess it's a little better than just sitting here and doing nothing, but still. Fine, but don't look into it so deeply. It's a simple but ridiculous reason, really. My name reminds me of my parents. I don't really like them, so why bother using a name given by them? Yeah, just because they technically brought me into this world doesn't mean I have to be grateful. In the end, they only focused on their own happiness, with me as the third wheel. You wouldn't believe how many times I went home to see them both suffering from a hangover from one of their social escapades. It's a miracle that they haven't died from their own stupidity. So yeah, I don't care about them. It's okay. Like I said, it's a touchy subject. I guess they weren't that bad. I mean, my parents. Sure, they were overgrown children from time to time, but I can't say that I didn't want them to die. You don't know? It was all over the news at one point. Then again, how could you know? You're a stranger to me. You actually want to hear it? You're really strange. Kind, but strange. You know how I said my parents were only interested in themselves? Well, that's what I thought at first, but then I moved away after I graduated. I wanted to get away from them, from everything they stood for. I even blocked my email and phone just so I didn't even have any way of talking to them. And for a few years, I didn't hear anything at all. It felt weird. Then, one day I found them knocking at my door, and I was just mind-boggled by that. Seriously, they just went through the trouble of looking for me. After years of no contact, they found me. I was going to give them a few words for coming to me so casually, when all of a sudden, they hugged me. I don't really remember what they said to me after that. All I heard was a lot of apologies and crying. They were actually crying. It was so surreal to me that I didn't have any words for what they were trying to do. I wanted to think that they were lying, to believe that they were just trying to mooch off money from me, but I don't know. I don't know what they thought back then, nor will I ever know. Why? Simple. They're dead. When my parents came by, they wanted to apologize and to try and reconnect as a family would. They would offer to bring me along for a road trip, and during the drive, well, someone on the road was drunk. Not my parents, mind you, but a trucker. He was serving on the road and then he crashed, and it caused a chain reaction that killed a lot of people. Yeah, they died too. You know, when they came to my home that day, I held nothing but spite for them. But now, I don't know, and I don't think I'll ever find out what they truly thought. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean I already know? My tears? Are you saying my tears are the answer? I guess you're right. I wanted to believe in my parents' words, to see if they actually cared for me. I guess that's why I even went with them on that stupid road trip to begin with, to see if we can truly be a family. Thank you for listening. I wanted someone to hear my story at least once, so I'm glad a kind person like you was the one who picked me up. But I have to go now. Oh, there's no need to stop. I can get off just fine. It's been a few years since my life perished along with everyone else in that accident. On that very spot where you picked me up was where I died. For so long I was bound to the side of the road, wondering if I could ever pass on. For so long I waited for someone to see me, but no one came, until you did. So from the bottom of my soul, thank you for listening to my story. It really means a lot to me. Hopefully, now that I can move on, I can finally ask my parents what they truly felt about me on that day. Oh, before I go, if you ever see your family again, tell them from the bottom of your heart that you love them so.